What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 10 of this FM22 beta save with Manchester United. Obviously, the beta's been out a little bit of a while now. We have managed to pull together 9 episodes, which was season 1 in the beta. We are now in July 2022, and we're about to play in the Community Shield. However, I have been very busy in the transfer market. We've pulled in 3 exceptional players. One that you already knew about, Kylian Mbappe, has joined on a free transfer. Then we've spent £189 million on top of that. As I said, we take on Liverpool in the Community Shield today. Let's jump into it. So guys, first and foremost, we're going to start off talking about Kylian Mbappe. Obviously, you knew that we signed him on a free transfer. Mbappe looks unbelievable this year. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, all brilliant. Great technique, great composure, great off the ball, great anticipation, and 20 acceleration and 20 pace is absolutely incredible. This guy's going to be an absolute machine for us. I'm going to play him through the middle, and hopefully he can have a feast of goals up front. But I said that I spent 189 million, and these are the 2 players that I brought in. No surprises. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 comes in from Lazio on a deal for 93 million. I just think 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 is a better option in that box-to-box midfielder role than Paul Pogba. I'm hoping he can add a little bit more grit and sort of determination in that role. He's great on both feet. He's got 20 natural fitness. I'm hoping he doesn't get injured or anything like that. Seems to be positive for us so far, scoring 3 goals and getting 1 assist in his 3 pre-season games since he signed from Lazio. But he looks like a very good proposition to be in our team. And I've also signed Milan Skriniar. I think he really upgrades us at centre-back. So I think, unfortunately, there's going to be Harry Maguire that doesn't actually play as much this year. But I think Skriniar is going to be the one for us. We're going to win everything this year. Obviously, we won the Premier League last season. I want the Champions League this year. So with that in mind, in terms of transfers out, we have had 1 big transfer out. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 has gone to Bayern for 31.5 million, a deal that could rise to 50. I still do have a little bit of money. I've got 32 mil in the transfer kitty, but I'm probably not going to spend it right now. See how we get on into January and see if anyone actually comes in for any more of our players. I am still trying to move a couple of the players out, but we'll just have to see. So this is what the tactic is going to look like. This is how I'm going to try and run things this year. So we've got De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Skriniar, Shaw, Rice, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood, Cristiano, and Kylian Mbappe. That is the starting 11. If you look at the star ratings, we're very top heavy. Sort of from Bruno upwards, we're like, you know, almost 4 stars and above. We are quite top heavy, but the defense is pretty good as well. 4 stars for Shaw, Skriniar, and Varane, just 3 for Wan-Bissaka, De Gea, and Declan Rice. I'm surprised Declan Rice is only a 3-star. But he is still relatively young, isn't he? So he could improve a little bit. Obviously, I said we are taking on Liverpool in the Community Shield. The season's starting well early this year because of the massive gap in between November and December because of the World Cup. So obviously this is one to pay attention to in your saves, guys. We've been pretty good in pre-season, won all of our games except from a 1-1 draw with Atletico. Been relatively consistent in all of that. But Liverpool is a firm test here in this McDonald's FA Community Shield. I am going to accept those changes, but then I am going to change things back. So Mbappe and Greenwood are going to swap around. No, Bruno is not a box-to-box midfielder, guys. Come on now. Let's keep those 2 that way around. So this is the team to take on Liverpool. Fingers crossed the tactic continues to work. I'm hoping Mbappe through the middle actually creates a little bit more space for the likes of Cristiano and stuff like that. One thing I do need to do, Boylan's injured. So we've got, look at the depth we've now got on the bench. Maguire, Pogba, Rashford, McTominay, Sancho, and Martial on the bench. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. We've got a lot more depth to actually handle fighting on multiple fronts. We need to give squad numbers to players in the squad. I'm going to give 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 number 8. Skriniar, and you know what, I'm just going to auto the others. 13 for Kylian Mbappe, the killer. Okay, let's go into this game against Liverpool, see how this new look Manchester United team is going to fare. I'd like to think we're going to do pretty well. So they've not got Alisson in goal. Trent, Boubacar Kamara, they signed on a free transfer. Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Keita, Salah, Mane. And they've signed 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙈 Martinez. Okay, this is their new striker versus our new striker. So this is going to be interesting. Let's go into it. Pretty closely fought rivalry. Always try and lean on the rivalry if I can. And we go into this one there. Is there 4-3-3 with 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙈 Martinez up front with Salah and Mane? That's definitely something to worry about. That is definitely something to worry about. Obviously, we're a relatively new look as well. 1, 2, 3 new players in that starting 11. Liverpool in the red. We are in the white and blue. And I'm hoping we can start like a house on fire, guys. I'm really hoping that we can put the cat amongst the pigeons here. Demolition job against Liverpool, but you never know against Liverpool. In FM20, FM21, and again this year, they have been absolutely rampant in a lot of the games that I've taken them on in, and Salah scored inside 15 minutes. Okay. So Salah's ghosted in there, and I think it's 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙈 Martinez who drops deep and gets the pass in, kind of like how Liverpool do play in real life. So 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙈 Martinez is very deep there. Salah gets away in between Varane and Luke Shaw to slot ahead on the 13th minute. Corner for Liverpool here. Taken to the far post, and it's headed over by Jordan Henderson. Not the best start for us, to be perfectly honest. Liverpool looking like they are pretty dominant again. We're not really getting the ball down. We've got 45% possession at the moment. Throwing for them, intercepted by Ronaldo, but he gives it away. Sadio Mane drops it back to Henderson. Trent, who can deliver a cross. Wan-Bissaka knocks it back to David De Gea and clears it, but it's straight back to Liverpool. So they start a second phase of attacking. Here comes Naby Keita down the left-hand side, cuts back, but Bruno intercepts, gives it to Wan-Bissaka, gives it to Declan Rice. Liverpool are pressing really hard here, as you kind of would expect from a Jurgen Klopp side. We intercept that pass, but it goes back to Trent again on this right-hand side. They're focusing a lot of the energy down the right so far. We get a clearance, but it's only to Fabinho. Third phase for Liverpool now. Naby Keita is going to go back to Robertson. Gives it back to Keita inside the penalty area. Robertson with the crossover. Varane gets that one clear. He points to the spot. It looks like they're saying Varane handballed it there. We give away a penalty. Mo Salah versus De Gea. And there's only one winner there, isn't there? Mo Salah slots his second of the game to put us 2 goals behind inside 30 minutes. And to be honest, I know this game doesn't really count for anything, but for me, it's more the worry of the fact that we've not done anything at the other end as of yet. 28 minutes in. Oh, God, that should have been 3 there. Okay, Mane was fractionally offside. That's good to see because I think we were struggling there. Here we go then, 31st minute, potentially our first attack of the game that you're seeing as a highlight. Luke Shaw gets intercepted by Salah, drops it back to Ronaldo. Cross comes over to Bruno. Bruno gives it surely out to the right. No, he runs himself, gives it to Wan-Bissaka now then. This is where Ronaldo can be deadly. Cristiano's there, meets the header, but it goes just wide. Unlucky Cristiano. Kylian Mbappe down for 6.4 on his first proper debut for the club. Not great. Declan Rice at a 6.3 as well. Throw in taken to Varane. It goes back to David De Gea. Goes long and aimless. Kylian Mbappe there. Takes it off with the defender. Kylian Mbappe on his debut. I said he was having a bit of a stinker, but he pulls us back into the game there. Very nice work from him. Putting the pressure on here. Long ball from David De Gea. Who is this defender? I assume it's Joel Matip. There's no way he's Oh, it's Kamara. Yeah, nice finish as well. Took it off of Kamara. Kamara made the mistake. I was going to say, there's no way Virgil van Dijk is doing that in game. But it's a way back into the game there. We've definitely grown into it after the first 30 minutes. I'm going to say I shouldn't have to tell any of you this, but that was disappointing first half considering we're playing a rival. It's motivated a lot of people. I'm not actually seen a lot from Mason Greenwood or Cristiano Ronaldo this game thus far. Midfield being relatively absent also. 60 minutes on the clock and we get a highlight here. Liverpool with a goal kick. Taken short. Fabinho, Keita, they're passing it out quite nicely here. Here comes Sadio Mane. Intercepted by Wan-Bissaka. Looks for the ball into Ronaldo. Kamara is very out of position here. Can we find Greenwood? No, unfortunately not. We go back down to Wan-Bissaka. On this right hand side, cross comes over. Ronaldo again heads over the crossbar. That is a move that has worked so well for us in the first season. We're going to make some changes here. Milinkovic-Savic is struggling a little bit, so let's bring on Paul Pogba. Greenwood struggling as well. Let's bring on Sancho. I'm going to leave Ronaldo on for a little bit longer, despite him not having the best performance. It is Cristiano Ronaldo, much the same as Kylian Mbappe. He can turn up and really do something here. Probably going to leave it another 5 minutes. Okay, that is the cut-off for me, the extra 5 minutes. Let's take Ronaldo off. Let's bring on Marcus Rashford. And I think ultimately that is going to be it for this game, or at least for the 90 minutes. Okay, Bruno's tired as well. Let's bring on Scott McTominay. And we're going to have to go very attacking for these final 5 minutes. It looks like we're going to go out of the game here in disappointing fashion, unless we can get something from this corner. Luke Shaw is there. It's messed up. It's Skriniar. Another goal for someone on his debut. Again, set pieces looking relatively deadly. A nice delivery from Luke Shaw here. I need to check and see what happens. Shaw with the delivery. Skriniar heads it. Goalkeeper flaps. It's in the air, and Skriniar pokes home to make it 2-2. I thought it was about to go to penalties, but it looks like it's not going to just yet. Pogba heads that one clear. Jadon Sancho back to Skriniar. Pumps the ball long. Kamara then with a chance to push Liverpool forward into Jordan Henderson. Cross comes over. We get the initial one clear, and that is a great save from De Gea, blocking that shot from Mo Salah. Liverpool do look like they've been the better side. They've had 59% of the possession, but who doesn't like a good penalty shootout, hey? So let's start things with Kylian Mbappe can take the first pen. Then we will have Marcus Rashford. Then we will have slow run-up of Paul Pogba. Then I actually think Declan Rice can go fourth because he's got 18 composure. And then let's put Jadon in at 5. And then if it goes beyond that, I don't really mind who takes it. So there's my first 5. Penalties are a lottery. This is your chance to be heroes. Make sure you have no regrets. So the first time I've seen a penalty shootout in FM22. Interesting to see if the first penalty taker misses all the time again. No. It seemed like something in FM21 whenever I had a penalty shootout, my first and best penalty taker would always miss the first penalty. Not the way this time, and Salah makes it 1-1. No surprises there off the first one. Here comes Marcus Rashford. Can he atone from his European mistakes? No, he does the same thing and hits the exact same post. Lautaro Martinez for Liverpool. And De Gea saves it. What a save, David De Gea. Doesn't really save a lot of penalties, but it's 2-2. 1-1, sorry, after 2 penalties. Paul Pogba. Unfortunately, they've not got his proper run-up in the game. But Pogba makes no mistake. The 2 Frenchmen scoring from the spot. Here comes Fabinho. I back Fabinho here. De Gea's already saved 1, though. And he saved 2. David De Gea. Goalkeeping masterclass. Here comes Declan Rice then. He's got 18 composure, the boy. We've already had 2 French players score, and we've had an Englishman miss. So please, Declan. Yeah, do it for England. Do it for the 3 Lions. Declan Rice slots to make it 3-1. We've taken 4 penalties. Liverpool got 1 more to go. And then if they score this, we've got the opportunity to score to win, which will fall to Jadon Sancho. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain versus David De Gea. Up he steps. Got to score. And does. Good penalty from Ox. Sends De Gea the wrong way. But opportunity then for an Englishman to give us the victory. Here comes Jadon Sancho. Obviously, this is a big moment for him. We've already had Rashford miss. Can Jadon Sancho win us the Community Shield? Yes, he can. Let's go. Okay, we scrapped our way back into that and finally got we got the trophy, which I will be honest, I don't think is something we deserve, but it's an interesting marker. We drew 2-2 in the game just about. Liverpool much better at the start, but they seem like a much more I'm not going to say complete team. They seem like they know each other a bit better. All they've done is added 1 player into the striker position, so I think they can manage it. Whereas we've added a couple of different players in different positions. But we lift the Community Shield, though, guys. It's nice to get the silverware on the board. Pleased with it. We move. And there comes a little bit more confetti. Let's go into the post-match and go into the dressing room. Congratulations, lads. I'm happy with your performance out there. A couple of people that we had to carry there. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 not having a great debut. Ronaldo not being very good either. But that is competition number 1 here. Where's the trophy? Do I need to advance today? I think I do need to advance today for the trophy to appear. No, maybe I need to advance a little bit more. But you get the gist, guys. You get the gist. In terms of things, though, schedule-wise, we've got Brentford to start the season. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to advance all the way down to this game against Arsenal. It will give us a little bit of an indicator about how good we are this season. And I think a game against Arteta will be interesting, considering we pumped them at home and then got battered away from home. So hopefully we can get the job done against Arsenal at Old Trafford. But that's where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. Do let me know down in the comments what you think of my business. Do you think 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 and Skriniar and Mbappe are the right additions to this Manchester United team? And if you've enjoyed today's video, guys, we have lifted a trophy again. Don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'll see you on another one very, very soon.